and the wheels kick, and the wind song, and the white sails shaking, and a grey mist on the sea's face, and a grey dawn breaking.
I've been asked to paint the painting for the Tall Ships Regatta. When the tall ships roll into Falmouth and into the Royal Borough of Greenwich, they're going to bring a huge carnival with them. And that's what I want the children to get from my painting. I want them to make their own response to the painting visually using art if they want to. And they can use paints, they can use collage, they can use an iPad or a tablet or a smartphone. But I get them all painting, but that's not always practical. There are loads of ways to do it. Professional writers, they've looked at the painting and it's radiated their story to them, the poem to them, a play to them, to those writers. We want the children to also read those pieces of text and then, if they want to, write their own poem, their own play, write their story, the story that they get from my painting.
I'm Paul Farmer and I'm a Cornish writer. I write because, like all art, it's about communication. And these days we have lots of different kinds of communication. We use mobile phones a lot, but in the old days, the tall ships were all about communication. If you wanted to communicate with anyone overseas, you did it by way of tall ships. And on this quay where we are now, in Falmouth, the news of Nelson's death at the Battle of Trafalgar came, and it took over a week for that information to arrive on the schooner Pickle. It's a great thing for Falmouth, and it's very inspiring. The painting's very full of joy and colour as well. It reflects very much what it feels like to be in Falmouth when the tall ships are in the port. It manages to get across the feeling of a great number of people all coming together for one cause. I'm writing a story about the tall ships. Now it's your turn.
My name's Maxwell Golden. I'm a writer and performer specialising in hip-hop theatre. I remember just being interested in words and making them rhyme and the way they sound and just having fun with it. Listening to music was a big influence. Just feeling like it was a fun way to spend my time. It's like the idea of contrasting a tall ship with a shrew. 100 years on, people will still be amazed when they see one, like the sense that it's still got that power. The first thing that strikes you is just the amazing amount of colour, the vibrancy and excitement, the fireworks, sky. So this picture of John's has really inspired me to make my own rap, and now it's your turn.
The waves started to build up once more, rolling and breaking in all directions. The calm was replaced first by an eerie whistling, then a low hum. Hello, my name is Damon Dibben. I am the author of the History Keepers series of books. I write stories, they're both adventure stories, but they're films about the past and history, and they're really inspired by all the people who changed the world. Tall ships just have this incredible romance. They immediately take me back to times in history. I just received this painting yesterday and I'm already completely in love with it. I was drawn immediately to the fireworks here at the top, but the sort of celebratory subject matter of it really grabs me. So I'm incredibly excited to start my piece of writing inspired from this fantastic painting. So now it's over to you.
I'm James Graham and I'm a writer. I write plays for the theatre, TV dramas for television and also films. From a very young age I've loved writing stories, telling stories, I love watching stories, and I think there's something about taking people on a journey and inventing characters and worlds and adventures that just really excites me. What inspired me initially about the tall ships when I opened it was it just sort of explodes in your face. I think it's so vibrant and active, and there's so much going on, there's so much intricate detail. So I finished my play, now it's over to you.
The project all begins with one painting. This is what I've done. But now it's your turn.